I see you. You have a page open there, Glenn.
Stop! You never know what this could be. I'm gonna direct your attention elsewhere.
Where?
To this skit we're supposed to be doing right now. Our favorite directors
Yay!
of all time.
Well, I made a huge list.
Oh wow!
Way bigger than I wanted to. First of all, let's get these ones out of the way. One of my favorite country for movies is South Korea. They make incredible movies. One of my favorite movies of this year, The Wailing, is a South Korean movie. And they just make these really unique, dark movies and have their like a very distinct style throughout the whole country. I have 3 Korean directors, which are all great. First, there's Joon-ho Bong.
Oh.
I'm probably mispronouncing these. Hopefully I'm not. But he directed Snowpiercer, The Host, and Memories of Murder. All great movies. Fantastic. Check them out if you can. Next one, Jee-woon Kim directed I Saw the Devil, The Good, the Bad, and the Weird, which is kind of like a that was weird.
Oh.
It's kind of like a comedic parody of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah.
And then The Tale of Two Sisters. I haven't seen... I tried to watch it last night, but my computer was acting weird. Then probably the one most people know is Chan-wook Park. He did the Vengeance series, which is Old Boy, Lady Vengeance, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. And then he did one American movie called Stoker, starring Nicole Kidman, and these 2 people whose names are escaping me right now. The one was in Alice in Wonderland, and the other played Ozymandias in Watchmen, but I can't remember their names right now.
2 honorable mentions that aren't my favorite, but definitely deserve to be up there. Christopher Nolan. He's got Inception, Interstellar, Dark Knight. I mean, the whole Batman trilogy there, but just Memento, The Prestige. Oh, come on, I can name all.
Have you seen Following?
Believe it or not, I have not seen Following.
That was like his first movie. I'm pretty sure he just shot it on weekends while he was in film school, which is pretty hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
So I wasn't totally right. It wasn't during film school. But here on IMDb it says principal photography of this film took over 1 year because all the cast and crew members had full-time jobs and they were only able to film on Saturdays about 15 minutes of footage until photography had been completed.
And Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, Stanley Kubrick. I have him on here too. So I'm going to cross him off.
Yeah, you better.
So I don't mention him.
Because it's mine.
Yeah.
Clockwork Orange, we got Full Metal Jacket, 2001 Space Odyssey.
The Shining.
Doctor
Strangelove. Jeff Nichols did Take Shelter,
yes.
Midnight Special, Mud. He has a new movie coming out called Loving, which looks amazing. And he's one of my favorite newer directors because his career is relatively short. Mel Brooks, king of comedy for the older ages, Blazing Saddles, Spaceballs, High Society, High Anxiety, Young Frankenstein, just thousands.
Hilarious.
Not
dude.
thousands.
Hilarious.
Several. Terry Gilliam, who was a member of Monty Python, and he's now making movies. He has this really unique style where it's really weird. He has like this. Most of his movies take place in dystopian futures. He did 12 Monkeys, Brazil. His most recent one, at least that I saw, was Zero Theorem with Christoph Waltz, and it's just this weird movie about like a virtual reality video game.
Martin Scorsese.
That was also on my list, so I'll cross him off.
We got Goodfellas,
The Departed, King of Comedy,
so many movies.
Mean Streets, Taxi Driver, Shutter Island, which is a very underappreciated movie of his, I believe.
It is. What is it? Casino?
Wolf of Wall Street, Goodfellas.
Steven Spielberg.
I
don't think you can go through Hollywood or life without even knowing Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Spielberg.
I mean, he was the original blockbuster director. Jaws was the first movie, at least where the term blockbuster was coined.
Yeah. And then we got Jurassic Park,
Indiana Jones, Saving Private Ryan.
Like I said, it's hard to go through life without knowing at least one of his films.
Yeah. Alfred Hitchcock, master of suspense. Obviously, we have Dial M for Murder, Psycho, Strangers on a Train, The Birds, Rope. This is a little video I did for Rope. He's got several movies that are just like iconic and is one of the biggest directors ever to exist. My next one, Edgar Wright.
Oh, man.
Probably one of the best comedic directors out there right now. He did the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy, which is Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End, and they're hilarious. He also did Scott Pilgrim versus the World. He did the TV show Spaced, one of the best comedic TV shows I've ever seen. Only had 2 seasons though, because Great Britain is weird like that.
He was going to do Ant-Man until he got off, and then he ended up just being a producer, which they used a lot of his work regardless.
Oh yeah.
And that movie was pretty great for what it was.
You could tell that Edgar Wright had a hand in that one way, because it's his style, really.
Oh yeah.
Kind of felt like he did direct it, honestly.
He might as well have.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So I've got one more honorable mention before I name the top cheese of the group.
The top cheese? The Gouda cheese?
The Gouda cheese.
Or is it brie?
Well, it's going to be any cheese I want it to be. Cheddar. Quentin Tarantino. Guy's made movies like, I'm sure you've heard of Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, maybe Jackie Brown. We got Django Unchained, and what's his latest movie? The
Hateful Eight?
The Hateful Eight.
Kill Bill 1 and 2.
Kill Bill, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about Kill Bill 1 and 2.
Inglourious Bastards.
The dude has got a style that is kind of really hard to mimic.
This is how I feel about Tarantino, and this is a good thing. It might sound like a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing. Only Tarantino could make Tarantino movies.
Yep.
No one else could mimic that. He's got a style unique to himself. Those people are angry.
Wow.
Style unique to himself, great movies, great director. My last honorable mention, Darren Aronofsky. Probably one of the most unique and outlandish directors now. He doesn't make that many movies, but when he does,
they're good.
He did Requiem for a Dream, Pi, The Fountain,
Wrestler.
The Wrestler, Black Swan. He did Noah, which, despite how you feel about it, is actually very Darren Aronofsky. Might not be 100% to the Bible, but that's fine.
What?
He's a director, so he's allowed to do what he wants.
Yeah, and
I loved it. I love
for
Noah.
good reason, because it ended up being really good.
Yeah.
Regardless of source material.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for this? We got David Fincher.
David Fincher.
Fight Club, I'm sure, is everyone's big one to go to for him. Gone Girl, which is like one of my favorite movies, even though it's not on the top.
Fight Club is probably
top 10.
my least favorite of his. Not to say I don't like it, but he's just that good.
Oh yeah.
Where Fight Club is my least favorite of his.
We got Zodiac.
The Game. Have you seen The Game?
The Game. With,
have you seen The Game?
I have seen The Game.
Did I make you watch it?
You made me watch it.
I made you watch it. You're welcome.
We got Social Network.
Social Network. Actually, no. I lied. Social Network's my least favorite of his. So Fight Club gets bumped up
a little bit.
I forgot that he did Social Network.
And then we got Seven.
Seven. S-E-7-E-N.
Seven.
Seven.
Main reason
Good
why
choice.
David
kudos
Fincher is one of my top directors is because he's very critical of everything he does. He does scenes over and over again just to make sure they're right for the movie he wants to make.
Which is probably a pain in the butt when you're working with him.
Oh yeah, but the end result is always usually
Fantastic,
flawless whenever it comes to his movies. And that's really why he's my favorite director.
Yeah. My favorite director is no surprise to people who know me.
Oh, really?
And it's technically 2 directors. The Coen brothers.
It makes sense now.
Joel and Ethan Coen. I have seen... They're one of the few directors that I have seen every single one of their movies and have loved every single one of their movies. You got Raising Arizona, Blood Simple, Fargo, Hudsucker Proxy, Barton Fink, Miller's Crossing, The Big Lebowski, I think The Man Who Wasn't There, Lady Killers, which a lot of people hate for some reason, and y'all stupid.
Very underrated movie.
Very underrated. Obviously, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, No Country for Old Men,
There's The Big Kahuna.
Inside Llewyn Davis, Hail Caesar.
That's also a really underrated movie, Inside Llewyn Davis.
Oh yeah, Burn After Reading.
There's just so many movies
A Serious Man
that these guys make.
I wonder if I named them all.
You probably didn't, because they just rush movies right out the
Intolerable
butt to your
Cruelty.
face.
And I'm probably missing 1 or 2. But I did name a lot of them. But they're by far my favorite directors. Hands down. Lock the door. No more entries
And the only reason I didn't name them on my honorable mentions is because I knew that was your big cojones.
I love them.
Oh, so good.
I love you.
So much. Why do people have to make such great movies? Seriously.
Because they're doing it for us.
And I love them for that.
Not for fame, not for glory, not for artistic expression. For us specifically. We thank you.
I couldn't ask for anything more than that.
And thanks for watching that video. Over there. What do we got over there?
That looks like overrated movies to me. We name our most overrated movies that we think is completely just
Overrated.
over the top ridiculous. And you know what else is ridiculous? This movie you made us review. Over here. Lights
We
Out.
want to do Captain Fantastic, but you're like, go see Lights Out.
Lights Out looks
Go
kind of good,
Needless
guys.
to say, it's the last time we ask you what movie we should go
How
see.
dare you? It was a test and you failed.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculously. But on our faces right here, we've got Kubo and the Two Strings.
You might be saying to yourself, but Mike and Glenn, that movie doesn't come out until August 19th. How did you see it already? BMFI members, my homies.
Boom.
We saw an early screening a month in advance and find out what we thought about it.
Yeah.
So then you can
Find out
what we thought about it.
So there you go.
Because you'll probably have a different opinion. Hopefully not. But we'll see.
Below us there is Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Mm-hmm,
You guys can message us, do whatever you want, send us terrible comments. We'll still reply with just generosity.
And what's below that, Glenn?
Below that is a like and a subscribe button. Guys, we can't keep telling you how important it is that you do this.
But we have to because you're not listening.
Subscribe. You'll literally get everything we do on the spot.
Which may not
As soon
be
as
what
we
they
do it.
want, but do it anyway! Mom!
We're gonna do what we want here.
Mom!
Like button. It's kind of self-explanatory. A like button's a like.
There's also a dislike
Dislike.
button, but we don't like that one as much.
We push the dislike button on the dislike button because we hate it so much.
And below you can comment what your favorite directors were. If it's Michael Bay, I'm sorry.
Just leave the comment thread
I'm
and
sorry.
go back up to the like
but
button.
yeah, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe to join the Keystone Film Club.